You have to learn how to stay consistent through the good and the bad in your business, in your workouts, in your growth, and in your faith. Because if you don't, you're just stuck in a cycle. Start, stop, restart. Stop, start, restart. And that cycle is exhausting. It's also the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But today, what we're going to talk about is why that cycle happens and, more importantly, how to break it. Hey, friends, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Kimberly. I'm a wife, a mom, I work full time, and my husband and I run a business together. So when I talk about consistency, I'm not talking about it from some place of I have it all figured out. I'm talking about it from the trenches, balancing a 9 to 5, a marriage, kids, and building something of our own. And one thing I've learned the hard way is motivation will never carry you as far as consistency will. Here's what happens to most of us: we get super excited about something, a new workout, a new business goal, a meal plan, a closer walk with God, and we go hard, like hard, for 2 weeks. Then life happens. We miss a day. That day turns into a week. That week turns into a month. Those that month turns into months. And instead of just picking it back up where we left off, we quit completely and wait for a fresh start. Monday sounds good. First of the month sounds great. January 1st, sound familiar? That's the restart cycle. And the dangerous part is it feels productive because you're doing something every time you restart. But zoom out and look at your pattern. You'll see you've been running in places for months, sometimes years. The shift that changed everything for me was that consistency isn't about how you feel on a given day. It's about a decision you make ahead of time before the day shows up bad. You just get it done. Think about it like this: when I'm tired after work and I still have to take my son to school the next morning, I don't wake up and decide, oh, he's not going to school. I show up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a good mom. I'm going to get this done. I've already made the decision, and that decision was made a long time ago for me. Showing up is just following through. That's what consistency is. That's what it is in your business, in your health, in your faith. Not a daily vote. It's a standing decision you just keep honoring. So, how do you actually do this? A few things that have helped me. The first thing is lowering the bar on a bad day. Don't skip it. Can't do a full workout? Do 10 minutes. Can't make 10 business contacts? Do at least 2 or 3. Do something that's going to get it done. 2, the goal on a hard day isn't excellence, it's just keeping the thread unbroken. 2, track the streaks, not the size. I stopped asking, was today a big day? And started asking, did I show up at all? Small consistency deposits beat occasional big ones every time. In your body, in your bank account, in your relationships, it's what makes the difference. 3, expect bad days, plan for them. The cycle breaks when you stop being surprised by a hard season. Life will always have a slow week, a sick kid, low energy days, weeks, or months. Build margins for that instead of treating it like a sign to quit. 4, remember your why. It has to be bigger than your mood. On the days I don't feel like showing up for my business, I think about the reason I started: my family, the freedom we're building towards, the women I get to help along the way. That why has to outlast your mood. And I'll say this: for me, consistency isn't just about productivity or tools, it's a faith practice. Your past doesn't define your purpose, it prepares you for it. But purpose doesn't get filled through good intention, it gets filled through showing up, on days that are bad. even when nobody's looking, when nobody's watching, and when it doesn't make sense, when you're not seeing the results. Some of the biggest breakthroughs in my life, in my marriage, in my business, in my faith, they didn't come in the exciting moments. They came in the unglamorous middle, the parts where I just kept going when I didn't feel like it. So, wherever you are at right now, starting a business, trying to get healthier, rebuilding your faith, let this be your sign to stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect restart. You got this. Just pick that ball back up and keep going. If this spoke to you, I'd love for you to drop a comment and tell me what's one area where you keep restarting instead of staying consistent. I read every comment, and honestly, I need the accountability myself. If you want more real conversations like this on faith, family, and building something that's meaningful, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. You got this, friend. I believe in you.